Hello and welcome to Spectral Readings. Today we're going to be doing a Starseed Awakening reading by request. And you know I love doing these readings and I see that it's important and it's time again to do one. Anyway, like, comment, subscribe of course. And let's see what's going on with you. Why do I feel like it was winter before for Starseeds? I think I've read them since then. But this has more of a spring energy. So, perhaps things are starting to unthaw for you. I'm seeing water that was frozen be able to move now. Perhaps you're feeling more inspired. And you might be able to see a little bit better. Metaphorically, see what's ahead of you. Be able to make decisions. Spirit wants to do a Celtic cross. Let's do it. Do you ever contemplate the connection between the spirit world and the physical world? It's interesting to have a balance between them, I'll tell you that much. You probably already know. There it is. Nope, don't break it, just do it. Okay. There's extra emphasis on the first card. Now, the first card usually has the biggest message in any reading, as far as I know, but this one. Ooh, Seven of Swords. Wow, Starseeds, you feel like you have to go off on your own. You feel like nobody around you understands you here with the Seven of Swords. You feel like you're on your own journey, and you feel comfortable at night. That is prevalent here. Now, you have a mission here with the Seven of Swords. You have something that you know you need to do. And you know, you might not know what you need to do, but you might know you need to do something, and that is with you. You are creating space here for it with the Seven of Swords, and that's wonderful. But it's a solitary journey, and you're here for it. And that's awesome. And you know, that's just the way it is in this world. We don't always know what we're doing, but we do it, you know, and that's the most important part. If we don't do it, and we just are, we at least should do our best to amplify our energies and give. Now, it is said that there is a crystal at the center of the Earth Star Chakra. Did I just blow your mind, or did you already know that? Either way, maybe try to feed it a little bit, because supposedly there's a war going on for the energy in the crystal. Doesn't that kind of light a fire underneath you? Isn't that a little bit intense? Because it is. And you know, it's said that if we all meditate at the same time, it makes a bit of a difference. But it really makes a difference if we can change the frequency of the crystal. Now, we aren't the first ones here, and we're not the only ones alive right now. It's not just us, and it's not just now. The past, there was so much work done to ensure that we could prevail here on this planet against the dark. The pyramids, just so much work has been done to charge the crystal with love. Okay, so tune into it. Like, let's say you have nothing to give at this moment. Tune into it. It's not like you're just like take, and you're ruining the planet. If you need, then it's there for you. If you can, give. Queen of Cups is crossing you. Now, you want to have a fulfilled, I don't want to say desire, but I also want to say desire. Soul mission here with the Queen of Cups. You want to be sitting comfortably and firmly in the acknowledgement and fulfillment of your soul purpose, your soul journey here with the Queen of Cups. And that's why you're going off on this solo journey here with the Seven of Swords. And you know, no one's around. And I'll tell you something about nighttime, because that's just very prevalent in here. During the daytime, like, as you can tell, it's daytime right here, and you know, sunlight's coming in. It's wonderful. This is a good time for me to be productive, but I don't wake up in the morning by any stretch. And I do go through phases of waking up in the morning just because I'm curious. I'm like, what does a sunrise look like when it isn't when I'm going to bed? You know, I get curious, and I move around during the day, but during the night, there's nobody around to influence the energy of your progress. For me, that's very important creatively. I do make art and those kinds of things. I have like 5 different projects going on right now, including this. Pretty wild, and I'm most successful at night. During the day, your energy has like this acoustic space, like with music and sound. You're supposed to have a large open space for the waves of sound to complete themselves. Now during the day, if you're being creative, you might be blocked off by other people who are awake. During the day, if you're trying to figure things out, you might have blocks that you just cannot see past. And that might very well be because it's being influenced by people around. I like to find a balance between the night and the day. If I'm doing this like too early in the day or at the wrong times, you know, there are so many people around, and I don't live in a busy area. It just happens to be like there's people around. And it's been suggested that I should film outside and stuff, but listen, I would if I had an island that I lived on, or if I lived in the woods, but I don't. Someday I'd like to, but I don't know. I just don't. I don't know. I try to stay away from other people's energy as best as I can, and that's something that I speak of this because it's something that you should take into consideration if you're experiencing blocks, and if you are trying to find an isolated time for your energy to expand. That would be confirmation for you. The crowning energy is King of Cups. Wow, we have the King and the Queen of Cups. You're like creating this space for your soul to sing, pretty much. The King of Cups and the Queen of Cups, that's the giving and the receiving of love, of sentiment. Now, what is he saying to me? He's industrious, this King of Cups. He's telling me that it's time to create this, like, what am I seeing? It's almost like an empire, but it's just you. It's like you're being knighted. It's like your higher self is giving you kind of more of the responsibility of being who you are. And that's wonderful. Base of the matter is Two of Pentacles. Check it out. You have work to do. And this isn't the Eight of Pentacles. This is the Two of Pentacles. And what that means is that you don't exactly know how to do it yet. You're still just figuring it out with the Two of Pentacles, but you have a good ethic here with the Two of Pentacles. You really want to do it, and you have the tools. Check it out. He has tools, you know, and he has stuff to work on. He has a desk, and he has some pentacles. You know, he doesn't have all the pentacles he'll ever have. So you are at the very beginning of knowing what you need to do, and at the very beginning of having these inclinations on how to do it. And that is wonderful. Now, the past. Four of Wands. Some acclaim. Some recognition. That's wonderful. You're about to hear my cat's automatic feeder. You might even hear him run. But anyway, in the past, you were acclaimed for just being yourself. In the past, you kind of stepped out and you said, this is who I am. You might have even, there it is. You might have even, what am I seeing? I'm seeing like a affirmation of your identity. Maybe you informed people that you identify a certain way. Maybe you aligned yourself with certain people and they were like, yeah, like I see you. The way you see you, I see you. And that's here with the Four of Wands. It's in the past you had some sort of a confirmation on who you are. And this could just be you stepping into your own spiritual space. And here, this is probably what it is. You stepped into your own spiritual space and you were like, okay, hi spirits, like I'm aware that you're with me. And they're like, yeah. And they had a little party for you. Wonderful. Future. Oh, there's something else here. Yes, and in the past you became aware of the journey that's yet to be taken here with the boat in the background. See that? You're like, there's so much work to be done, there's so much journey to be had, and you realize that, and that's wonderful. In the future is the Queen of Pentacles. Now, this treasure that you seek will be yours. This treasure that you seek will be yours. Definitely here in the future, and it will provide for you. You will not find empty coffers in the future. You will find that you will have everything that you need. Everything will be taken care of for you. Almost like the energy of the World card in Tarot. You will be provided for because you will be on the right path. Now, this is a freaking royal reading. Queen of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, King of Cups. About half the cards here are royalty. So that is interesting. It's like spiritual royalty. Wow. Base of the matter here is the devil. And what I'm seeing for this card as the base of the matter is you're unshackling yourself from the way the world told you that you're supposed to be here with the devil. Now, the devil here has these people dancing on leashes, right? But they don't realize that their collars are actually loose enough to slip out of. They're just stuck in the song and dance that they're supposed to be having, you know, says the devil, right? So you're like slipping out of what you were supposed to do, says the humans, right? And of course we're all humans for the most part, roughly, but you're stepping away from the song and dance, and you're really finding your own way in the light. That's what this is. How others see you is the King of Wands. Oh my gosh, still half of these cards are royal. Others see you as like really creating a life for yourself. That's wonderful. Others see you as a force to be reckoned with. Others see that you're like, you may do something unexpected at any moment, but that doesn't mean that you will be shifting out of your crown. Hopes and your fears are the moon. Wow. That is wonderful. You hope that you will be tapping into your intuition, and you hope that you'll have the clear sight of the unknown. You fear that you'll be left in the dark. You fear that you're all alone. But you're not. Wow, final outcome is Judgment. Okay. I had a feeling about this reading. 3 major arcana. More than half royal. The final outcome here is that you will get what you came for. We all came here for different things. For the most, I mean, all in all, we came here for similar things, but we all have different paths, right? Sorry, there's something loud going by. Anyway, you will get what you came here for. Whatever that is for you, judgment's being had. And you know, they don't like to see us in this situation with the devil. Now, it's hard because that's kind of what's going on here at this time with this late stage capitalism thing, with society the way it is. It's like part of the bag, and it's a very good lesson for us to learn how to navigate, how to, why do I want to say circumvent? But they don't want to see us trapped in it forever, and oftentimes this devil card in real life situations can be jobs we're not supposed to have, especially if we're making people sign contracts. Do you know anybody who really makes people sign contracts? Is that your job, to have people sign contracts? That's the devil's work. I'm sorry. So maybe you have to move away from that. But anyway, judgment happens. Now let's get you a romance angel deck. And I see you so overjoyed for this judgment card when it reaches you. And you know, not everybody vibes with the idea of a god, a singular god that when you die will pass judgment on you. But in that situation, in that scenario, when judgment is brought upon you, I see you just smiling and radiating light. You're like, very sure of yourself. At the base of it all, there's some innocence about you. And if there isn't, this Devil card is something that it's like you need to drop the parts of you that aren't. You know, Trojan horse, that story, metaphor, myth, whatever it may be. You can't really bring those into the light. You're not supposed to do that. You're not supposed to say, yeah, I'm a light child, but I'm also these terrible things where I get my way and cause havoc. You know, I don't think that's you, but if that is you, I mean, this is YouTube, it's very public. If that's you, you have lessons to learn. I'm just a messenger. I don't get to tell you what you cannot and can do, but there's a strong message for you to stop. Anyway. Moving forward. Romance Angels deck for the Starseeds. Don't forget to be comfortable here on Earth. Part of it is definitely being comfortable. I'm inspired by the Greek mythos a lot, and Dionysus is part of it. Like, all of them are just energies that are within us. All of these energies have a light source, right? And a major light is enjoying ourselves. You know, it's part of the experience, and don't rob yourself of it because you're afraid to be human. That's a message for somebody. Let go of control issues. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. I can't tell you how many personal readings I've done where somebody wants to control the unknown, and you can't. You can see it, but in order to see it, you have to be open to it. Some people want to have their cake and eat it too, and it just doesn't work. Also, if you see my camera wiggle, it's because my cat's running around. Maybe he'll come over someday to this set. Anyway, let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. So let go of control issues. Let go of control issues. Because you do have to control some things. You have to write the numbers down. You have to abide by, you know, schedules and those kinds of things that you set for yourself. But if what I'm seeing is somebody like shaking a tree for fruit or something and the fruit's not coming down, so they're just like shaking it harder and yelling at the tree, it's like, do you expect, you know, something different to happen because you're doing the same thing? You know, do you expect the perfect solution to fall on your lap when you're not doing anything to be open for it? And also, people can look at spiritual journeys opening up as like a lottery ticket that's just gonna swoop them away, and all of their responsibilities will just go away. No, you have to close your stories before you begin new ones. Try to look at things as karmic, and karma needs to be resolved. Oftentimes, you can't just like leave things, you have to finish them. But, you know, I forget who said it, but there's a quote like, have like amicable breakups, you know, like be kind on the way out, even if they weren't kind to you. And yeah, let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. If you have questions, ask. If you need something, ask and accept the help that comes in, because you never know. You never know what kind of solution is going to come in, or if you're just saying no all of the time to help, you never know what you're going to end up blocking. You could block something from coming energetically that you don't even get a chance to see. And let's see, is there anything else? Wisdom of the Oracle card. They want you to know how good of a job you're doing. And it is kind of funny because we come into this life and we may not remember very much, right? We don't always know what to do. Some of us have different experiences. I've been conscious since I was born almost. I had all these insanely detailed dreams when I was like this big, in diapers, in my crib. And I remember almost every day, you know. So some of us come in with more information, because some of us come in and we're just like completely in the throe of everything until we're much older. Some people don't remember until they're like 12 years old, you know. So we all know a different amount, you know, immediately when we come in. That's definitely true, but it's still fun to figure things out. And that's part of it. You know, they don't just wake us up all the time, you know, every single one of us right away. We come here to experience this and to work our way through it, not to have, you know, immediate awakenings, because it's just not the way it works. You know, try to look at the big picture like that. But anyway, Treasure Island. Now, this is a sign of things unexpectedly just like happening and turning out. You might have an idea that's just like amazing. You might figure out what you need to do. You know, I was just talking about how it's not necessarily like a lottery ticket that happens, but this is saying it did come in. And that's awesome. And it looks like this has been chasing you for a while. So yeah, you have to be open to receive this miracle that's coming in for you. And that's wonderful. It looks like there will be a bit of a celebration, and I see your guide, so to speak, saying "I told you so." You know, they're a little tongue-in-cheek, like they've just been waiting to give this to you, and that's awesome. So what I'm picking up on is like birthday party celebrations, awakening, those kinds of things. Happy day, and that's great. Very wonderful. So yeah, as you're just swimming the sea of life, you might come across something that will just open up channels for you. But make sure that you're open for it, and make sure that you're cleaning up after yourself as you move through life. I can't stress that enough, because I've seen it go wrong for people so many times. But you know, if ever you get into a problem, don't think that you won't be able to get out of it. There's always a solution. And anyway, those are my messages for you. Thank you for coming. Like, comment, subscribe, those kinds of things, and let me know if there's a video idea that you have in mind. I took this as a suggestion for somebody because somehow I just hadn't thought of it in a long time. But yeah, it's time for me to do this reading, and Spirit told me that this morning as well. Anyway, keep an eye out for my new videos, and I will see you next time.